what you did at that party that night.
So tell me about your birthday party. Am I invited?
Yes.
Ellen DeGeneres, a name once synonymous with kindness, generosity, and feel-good entertainment. But in the wake of shocking revelations, is her carefully crafted image crumbling faster than anyone could have imagined? Today, we're diving deep into the scandal that's linking Ellen to Diddy's notorious parties and exploring why this matters far beyond just Hollywood gossip. Stick around, because we're uncovering what this scandal means for Ellen's future. Could this be the moment her career unravels? Or is there still a way back from the brink of scandal? You won't want to miss what we found. 1. Deeper cultural significance. Let's start by looking at the bigger picture. Why does this scandal matter so much, not just to Ellen but to the public at large? Ellen DeGeneres built her entire empire on the idea of being kind, dancing on stage, brightening people's day with her humor, and spreading joy through charitable acts. But now, as her name is tied to these controversial, even scandalous, parties, the question is, how could someone with such a public persona be involved in events that completely contradict the values they stand for? This isn't just about Ellen. This is about something deeper: celebrity hypocrisy. Time and time again, we've seen public figures create one image for the world while hiding completely different realities behind the scenes. For many fans, this kind of revelation feels personal, a betrayal of the trust they've placed in these celebrities. Ellen's involvement in these parties leaves people questioning, if she was part of this, what does that say about her true character? But here's where it gets even more interesting. This scandal could potentially reshape not only how we view Ellen but also how we view the larger landscape of celebrity culture. When someone who has built an entire brand around positivity and trust falls from grace, the impact reaches far beyond the individual. It shakes the very foundation of public perception. 2. The aftermath. What's next for Ellen? So, what happens now? The burning question on everyone's mind. What does the future hold for Ellen DeGeneres? We've all seen this play out before. Celebrities facing scandals often lose more than just their image. They lose endorsement deals, partnerships, and sometimes their entire career. Ellen has already endured a workplace scandal that damaged her reputation, but could this new revelation be the final blow to her public career? Let's take a moment to consider other high-profile figures like Harvey Weinstein or Kevin Spacey. Their once shining careers were destroyed almost overnight after accusations of misconduct surfaced. While Ellen may not be facing criminal charges, being linked to Diddy's wild parties, especially those rumored to involve inappropriate or even illegal behavior, could mean losing everything she's built over decades. The stakes are incredibly high. Could this mean the end of Ellen's media empire? Endorsement deals, public trust, her talk show legacy, all wiped away? Or is there still a way back? Some celebrities have managed to bounce back from their scandals. Think about Robert Downey Jr., who went from career implosion to Hollywood's biggest star, or Tiger Woods, who rebuilt his image after a highly publicized fall from grace. So, could Ellen pull off a similar comeback, despite everything that's unfolding? The road ahead will be challenging, but if there's one thing Hollywood loves, it's a comeback story. The entertainment world has shown that no scandal is insurmountable if played right, but that leaves a critical question. Will Ellen attempt a comeback, or is this the beginning of the end? 3. Social media's role in scandals. But it's not just the media or Hollywood that controls these narratives anymore. In today's world, social media is the real driver behind the explosion of these scandals. Platforms like Twitter, Instagram, and Reddit are amplifying these stories at lightning speed. One viral post, one sensationalized clip, and suddenly, the internet is buzzing with commentary and speculation. In Ellen's case, her visible discomfort and nervousness when questioned about. Fan reactions, driven by social media platforms, have taken what was once considered backstage gossip and turned it into a full-blown controversy. Whether Ellen was directly involved or not, public perception is now in the hands of everyday users who can share, retweet, and react instantly. Once this public narrative takes hold, it's nearly impossible to reverse. What we're witnessing is a cultural shift where scandals no longer need traditional media to spread. Social media has become the engine driving the downfall, or redemption, of public figures like Ellen, and it's playing a pivotal role in shaping how these events are perceived by millions. 4. The human side, Ellen's persona under pressure. Now, let's take a step back from the headlines. Beyond the gossip, beyond the public outrage, what's happening to Ellen, the person? For years, Ellen has presented herself as the ultimate beacon of positivity, but maintaining that level of public image comes with an extraordinary amount of pressure. And now, as the scandals pile up, we have to ask, are we seeing the effects of years of emotional and professional strain? Could this meltdown be part of a bigger picture of burnout, where the cracks are finally starting to show? The constant need to be on, always smiling, always kind, takes a toll on anyone, especially in an industry where every move is scrutinized. The entertainment world can be unforgiving, and while Ellen may have been able to manage this image for years, the added weight of these scandals might be the straw that breaks the camel's back. Are we watching Ellen reach a point of no return? Burnout is real, and it could explain the cracks in the persona she's so carefully maintained for decades. 5. Investigative journalism, what we know so far. But beyond the emotional toll, we need to look at the facts. What do we know about the actual allegations being made, and how is Ellen's name getting involved in all of this? This isn't just a case of rumors running wild, there are real investigations taking place. Diddy's parties have long been linked to controversial and often scandalous behavior, and now Ellen's name has surfaced in connection to them. Sources close to Diddy have described wild parties that pushed the boundaries of acceptable behavior, possibly even crossing into illegal activity. So, what's the connection to Ellen? While Ellen hasn't been directly implicated in any criminal behavior, the mere fact that she may have been present at these events raises serious questions. Investigators could very well be interested in knowing what Ellen saw, what she knew, and why she hasn't spoken out publicly. Her silence only fuels more speculation. 6. Your predictions. Now it's your turn to weigh in. What do you think will happen next? Do you believe this could be the end of Ellen DeGeneres' career, or is she just another celebrity caught in Hollywood's whirlwind of scandal? Drop your predictions in the comments below, and let's see where this conversation takes us. Will Ellen bounce back, or is this too much damage for her to recover from? Your thoughts could spark a whole new discussion. Could this be her downfall, or are we underestimating the resilience of her brand? Let's hear what you think, and who knows, your comment might just set the tone for the next big debate. 7. Broader trends, the Hollywood scandal machine. But Ellen's story isn't unique. It's part of a larger pattern in Hollywood where public personas often crumble under the weight of private misconduct. For years, Hollywood has had a way of sweeping scandals under the rug, until the digital age and social media began to shine a light on behavior that once stayed hidden. The #MeToo movement pulled back the curtain on powerful figures in the industry, exposing how they abused their positions, and Ellen's story could be part of this broader reckoning. What's happening to Ellen reflects a larger trend of public accountability in celebrity culture. The public is no longer willing to turn a blind eye, and as more high-profile figures get caught up in scandals, the expectation for transparency and justice continues to grow. Hollywood's scandal machine is spinning faster than ever, and Ellen might just be its latest casualty. 8. Moral and ethical responsibility. But let's go beyond the sensational headlines and dig into the moral implications here. Does Ellen bear any responsibility if she was at these parties? As someone who has built her entire career on the mantra of "be kind," is Ellen held to a higher moral standard? Should she have spoken out if she knew something inappropriate was happening at Diddy's gatherings? These aren't just questions about the law, they're about integrity and the expectations that come with being a public figure. When you're a celebrity who uses your platform to advocate for kindness and social justice, there's an expectation that you'll speak up when you see wrongdoing. But in this case, has Ellen remained silent? And if she has, is she complicit in the behavior she's been linked to? These are the moral questions that fans, critics, and even investigators are now asking. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into Ellen DeGeneres' scandal and the broader implications it could have on her career and the entertainment industry. If you enjoyed this analysis and want more content exploring celebrity scandals and the truth behind the headlines, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive. So, what do you think? Does Ellen have a responsibility to speak up, Or is she just another celebrity caught up in a Hollywood scandal? Let us know in the comments, and let's keep the conversation going.